Rewiring your reality, the mindset revolution that will transform your life. Welcome to the BlackCEO Podcast. Today, we're embarking on a journey that promises to challenge, inspire, and potentially revolutionize the way you approach life, success, and personal growth. I recently had the extraordinary privilege of sitting down with Creola Jones, a visionary leader whose insights have the power to reshape our understanding of human potential. Creola's impact on making the world a better place is nothing short of awe-inspiring. Her work has touched countless lives, transforming individuals, organizations, and communities through the power of mindset transformation. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly navigate life's challenges while others struggle to make even the smallest progress? What if I told you that the key difference isn't talent, luck, or circumstances, but something far more powerful and within your control? Our conversation with Creola Jones opened my eyes to a profound truth. The journey from a limited, negative mindset to a prosperous, successful one isn't just possible. It's essential for anyone who wants to truly thrive in this complex, ever-changing world. But here's the kicker, folks. This transformation isn't about positive affirmations or wishful thinking. It's about rewiring your brain, challenging your deepest assumptions, and embracing a radical new way of perceiving and interacting with the world around you. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Oh, great. Another talk about mindset. Haven't we beaten this horse to death already? Trust me, I felt the same way initially. But as I listened to Creola's stories and insights, I realized we've been approaching this all wrong. We've been trying to change our thoughts without understanding the fundamental beliefs that shape them. It's like trying to fix a leaky faucet by mopping the floor. We're addressing the symptom, not the cause. Let me take you back to a pivotal moment in Creola's life that illustrates this perfectly. Picture a young Creola, fresh out of college, brimming with ambition, but plagued by self-doubt. She landed her first job at a prestigious firm, surrounded by colleagues who seemed to have it all figured out. In meetings, she'd sit silently, her mind racing with ideas, but her mouth firmly shut, convinced that her thoughts weren't worthy of being shared. One day, her manager pulled her aside and said something that would alter the trajectory of her entire career. Creola, your silence isn't protecting you. It's robbing us of your potential. Those words hit her like a thunderbolt. She realized that her fear of rejection, her belief that she wasn't good enough, wasn't just holding her back. It was actively harming her chances of success and depriving her team of valuable insights. This moment was the catalyst for Creola's journey of mindset transformation. She began to question the beliefs that had been holding her back. Where did they come from? Were they even true? And most importantly, how could she change them? Now, I want you to pause for a moment and think about your own life. What beliefs are holding you back? What stories are you telling yourself about what you can and can't achieve? These aren't just idle thoughts. They're the foundation of your mindset, and they're shaping your reality every single day, whether you're aware of it or not. Creola's journey taught her that changing your mindset isn't about forcing yourself to think positive thoughts. It's about challenging your core beliefs and replacing them with empowering alternatives. It's about training your brain to see opportunities where it once saw obstacles. It's about rewiring your neural pathways to create a new, more empowering reality. Let me share another powerful story from Creola's life that illustrates this principle in action. A few years into her career, Creola was passed over for a promotion she thought she deserved. Her old mindset would have interpreted this as confirmation of her inadequacy, sending her into a spiral of self doubt and resentment. But instead, she chose to see it differently. She approached her boss and asked for specific feedback on why she wasn't chosen. Instead of wallowing in self pity, she used this information as a roadmap for improvement. She sought out mentors, took on challenging projects, and pushed herself out of her comfort zone. A year later, not only did she get the promotion, she was offered an even higher position than the one she'd originally wanted. This story isn't just about persistence in the face of rejection, although that's certainly part of it. It's about the power of reframing our experiences. Creola could have seen that initial rejection as a dead end, a confirmation of her worst fears about herself. Instead, she chose to see it as a detour, a chance to grow, learn, and ultimately arrive at an even better destination. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, that's great for Creola, but my situation is different. I don't have those opportunities. And that's exactly the kind of limiting belief we need to challenge. Because here's the truth. Opportunities are everywhere. The difference is in how we perceive them. Creola shared a fascinating exercise with me that I want to pass on to you. For 1 week, she challenges you to actively look for opportunities in every situation, especially the ones that seem negative on the surface. Did you miss your bus? That's an opportunity to practice patience, or maybe to strike up a conversation with someone else at the bus stop. Did you fail to meet a goal at work? That's an opportunity to reassess your strategies and come back stronger. This isn't about toxic positivity or ignoring real problems. It's about training your brain to see the potential for growth and progress in every situation. It's about developing what Creola calls an opportunity mindset, the ability to see possibilities where others see dead ends. But let's be real for a moment. Changing your mindset isn't easy. It's not something that happens overnight. It requires consistent effort, self reflection, and a willingness to be uncomfortable. Creola likens it to working out. You don't get fit by going to the gym once. You have to show up consistently, push through the discomfort, and trust in the process. One of the most powerful tools Creola discovered in her journey was the power of questions. The questions we ask ourselves shape our reality. Instead of asking, why does this always happen to me? She learned to ask, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to grow? These questions open up new possibilities and shift our focus from problems to solutions. Creola shared a particularly poignant story about this. She was working on a major project that fell apart at the last minute due to circumstances beyond her control. Her team was devastated and morale was at an all-time low. In that moment, Creola gathered her team and asked a simple question. If this apparent failure was actually the best thing that could have happened to us, why would that be? At first, her team looked at her like she had lost her mind, but slowly they began to engage with the question. They realized that the project as it was had significant flaws. Its failure gave them the opportunity to start fresh, to create something even better. By changing the question, Creola changed the entire dynamic of the situation. This story illustrates a crucial point. Our mindset doesn't just affect us individually, it ripples out, influencing those around us. When we cultivate a mindset of growth, possibility, and resilience, we create an environment where others can thrive as well. Now, I want to address something important. Changing your mindset isn't about denying reality or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about choosing how you respond to reality. It's about recognizing that while we can't always control what happens to us, we can always control how we interpret and respond to those events. Creola emphasizes that a prosperous, successful mindset isn't about never feeling fear, doubt, or disappointment. These are normal human emotions. The difference is in how we relate to these feelings. Instead of being controlled by them, we learn to observe them, understand them, and then choose our response. This brings me to one of the most powerful insights I gained from my conversation with Creola. She talked about the concept of mindset flexibility, the ability to adapt your mindset to different situations. Sometimes we need a mindset of determination and grit. Other times we need a mindset of openness and curiosity. The key is learning to recognize what each situation calls for and adjusting accordingly. Creola shared a personal anecdote that beautifully illustrates this principle. She was working on launching a new initiative in her company, one that she was deeply passionate about. She'd poured months of work into it and was convinced it was going to be a game changer. But when she presented it to the board, it was met with skepticism and resistance. Her initial reaction was disappointment and frustration, but then she paused and asked herself, what mindset do I need right now? She realized that in this moment, she needed to shift from a mindset of conviction to one of curiosity. Instead of trying to defend her idea, she started asking questions. What concerns do you have? What am I missing? How could we improve this? This shift changed everything. The board went from resistant to engaged. They started offering suggestions and insights that ultimately made the initiative stronger. By flexing her mindset, Creola turned a potential failure into a collaborative success. This story highlights an essential truth. A truly prosperous mindset isn't rigid. It's adaptable. It's responsive to the needs of each unique situation. And most importantly, it's always open to growth and learning. As we near the end of our time together, I want to circle back to where we started. Remember that question I asked at the beginning about why some people seem to effortlessly achieve their goals while others struggle? Now we know the answer isn't about effortlessness at all. It's about cultivating a mindset that sees opportunities everywhere, that's resilient in the face of challenges, and that's always open to growth and learning. Creola's journey from a limited, negative mindset to a prosperous, successful one wasn't easy. It required courage, persistence, and a willingness to challenge deeply held beliefs. But the results speak for themselves. Not only has she achieved remarkable success in her career, but she's also found a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose in her life. And here's the most exciting part: this journey is available to all of us. Right now, in this moment, you have the power to begin transforming your mindset. You have the ability to question your limiting beliefs, to reframe your challenges as opportunities, and to cultivate a perspective that empowers rather than restricts you. So I want to leave you with a challenge, one that Creola shared with me, and one that I believe has the power to change your life. For the next week, I want you to become a mindset scientist. Observe your thoughts, your reactions, your interpretations of events. When you notice a limiting belief or a negative pattern, don't judge it. Instead, get curious. Ask yourself, is this really true? How else could I look at this situation? What opportunity is hidden here? And remember, this isn't about forcing positive thinking. It's about expanding your perspective, about seeing the full range of possibilities in every situation. It's about developing the kind of mindset flexibility that allows you to thrive in any circumstance. As we conclude this transformative journey, I want to express my deepest gratitude to Creola Jones for sharing her wisdom and experiences. Her insights have the power to transform not just individual lives, but entire communities and organizations. Now it's time for action. It's time to challenge the status quo of your mind. It's time to question those long held beliefs that have been silently shaping your reality. It's time to rewire your neural pathways and create a new, empowering narrative for your life. Imagine a world where everyone understood the power of their mindset. Imagine the innovations, the breakthroughs, the solutions we could create if we all learn to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Imagine the ripple effect of millions of people choosing growth over fear, possibility over limitation. This isn't just about personal success. This is about creating a better world. Every time you choose to reframe a challenge as an opportunity, every time you push past your comfort zone, every time you choose growth over fear, you're not just changing your life. You're changing the world around you. So I challenge you, don't let this be just another talk you listen to and forget. Let this be the moment you decide to revolutionize your mindset. Let this be the day you begin to rewire your reality. Remember, your mindset is not fixed. It's not determined by your past, your circumstances, or your limitations. It's a choice you make moment by moment, day by day. And with each choice, you have the power to create a life of prosperity, success, and profound fulfillment. The world is waiting for you to step into your full potential. It's waiting for you to see the opportunities that others miss. It's waiting for you to bring your unique gifts and perspectives to the table. So what are you waiting for? Your mindset revolution starts now. Let's rewire our realities. And in doing so, let's change the world. Thank you.